What's good, YouTube? Your boy Bossco Mitchell back again with another sneaker video. Hopefully you're having a great day wherever you are in the universe. I want to start this video off by saying this is for educational purposes only. I need to know more just like you might need to know more. So if you have more information or more ways to help myself out or other people in the community, go ahead and leave feedback in the comment section below. This is not to bash any platform or any person. This is just to share and show you guys my experience with these particular shoes. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. Man, first off, I live on a main street, so the background noise, you guys just disregard that. My apologies. But these shoes right here, man, the Jordan 1 High Patent Bred. These are super fire. One of the sneakers of the year. A lot of people are looking forward to these. They drop later in December. Let me know what you guys think about them overall, the shoe in itself. Now, that's a high commodity. A lot of people are looking forward to them. They come out, like I said, later on in the month, but some pairs have been released early. I don't know if there was a release on Sneakers app or not. You guys can let me know. I think there was. I feel like there was. Maybe not. You know, you go to a few sneaker stores, resale stores, they have pairs on deck. So, you know, I was looking around on Mercari. I resell on Mercari and I shop on there too. They have this policy where you can make payments on shoes that you get from there. So I saw these available, and somebody had them available for about 300 bucks. They had a pretty good track record as far as their reviews and their ratings. Made me feel like I could try it. Plus with Mercari, you get a product, you get 3 days to review it, make your decision if you want to keep them or not. So within that 3 days is when I took the shoe to go ahead and get it authenticated, which I'll get into in a second. And by me making payments on it, I only came out of the pocket about $84. So only spending $84 to take a chance to see if this could be something great, because on my channel I like to do raffles and things of that nature, and this would have been included in a raffle had these been authenticated or real. You feel me? So I went to Mercari, looking around, saw somebody had them there for $300. They had a pretty good review rating or whatever. So I looked into it. The one red flag that I saw from their profile was that it said that this buyer has a 33% chance of canceling orders. Now, as a reseller, you know, I've seen that before, where you might have something up listed and you might have sold it for too low and you just decide to cancel the order. I've seen that. I've done that. It's not a really big thing, so that wasn't something that made me, you know, hold off on getting the shoes. The pictures, he had like 3 or 4 pictures up there, which was pretty much the profile picture. I'll try to include the post if I can, but like the side angles, the bottoms of the shoe, top of the shoe, and I think that was it. Like 3 pictures, which was but you know, 3 pictures. Okay. So yeah, I got them, had them come through. It happened over the weekend, so I had to wait until Monday, you know what I mean, in order to go check the shoes out, which I only had like maybe 2 days left to verify the shoe. But at first I thought I only had that day. So on Monday I went down there to Cool Kicks, asked them to verify them, see if they could authenticate them and see, you know, if these were real or not. You know, I wear Jordan ones. I have only 3 pair, you know, and I'm around them a lot, but I don't know how to authenticate shoes. You see a few things on TV. You know, they have the check app, which I don't know if that's still legit or not, or even working. So I just went on the Cool Kicks and did that for my own personal, so I can go and see it done in person. They went through and they checked them out. You know, like I said, resale shops, including Cool Kicks, had a few on display, like 5 or 6 of them on display. So they definitely know what's up. They have some pair. So I told the guy, he went to go check them out. He took him about a good 30 minutes to do so. They used the light and all that stuff. They took a couple off their display to compare them. Some things that I saw that were red flags off the gate before I took it there, and some things they pointed out to me, which I'll get into as of now. Beautiful shoe, man. This shoe right here is just extravagant, bro, and I see why they would do something like that. But these are fire. To me, 10 out of 10. I like the combination of them. Just fire. The patent leather shininess, crazy. Let me know, of course, if you guys think they're a 10 out of 10, like the real pair, you know what I mean? So when I got this shoe, they came in a box, a regular brown box, but the first red flag was they were covered in bubble wrap inside the box. And I remember seeing a past video of an older YouTuber who got caught buying fakes, and one thing I saw in his packaging, his shoe came in bubble wrap. So I was like, that was weird. The box came, but there was bubble wrap over the box inside another box. It was a red flag, but I thought maybe because it came in a box and it's a high profile shoe, maybe they were trying to protect the box as much as they could. So I was like, okay, that's a red flag, but let me continue to go through and look for the shoe. So I get the shoe, I'm checking it out, you know, when I heard about past things that happened on YouTube when it came to fake shoes or fake Jordan 1s, only thing I really remember was like the smell, which it smelled a little different from the ones. Like it kind of smelled the same, but you gotta really smell it. And it smells a little off from what Jordan 1s normally smell like. So, for example, I have a, just do this for the lightweight real quick. I have a brand new pair, not my size, of course, Shadow 2.0. And the smells are close. But this smells a little off. It definitely does smell a little off, especially after smelling one right next to it. But when you get it in the mail, you don't have a new one to compare with because the ones I have before have been worn. The smell is definitely different between the two shoes. A little, like slightly, but it is a difference. And like I said, if you didn't have another pair next to you, you would probably miss out on that. And I did notice that they were also smelling the shoes when they, you know what I'm saying, when they were checking it out. So that was one thing they did, the smell test. And let me get back to my red flag. So the first red flag was the bubble wrap. And then the second red flag, after looking, I was like, okay, this is cool. I looked for the lace lock. The lace bag looked okay. You know, I'll show you guys pictures of it. You guys can let me know if there's something here that could have been wrong. But they didn't say anything about it. But they didn't say anything about it when I took it to Cool Kicks. Okay. So that was that. Boom. So then I checked that was fine. When I checked the stitching right here, I think that was okay too. It looked like it marked out or checked out for me, right? So the bubble wrap to me was the only red flag that I had at first. Second red flag after looking after the shoes like the next day in the light was, for one, this Jordan hang tag. If you notice, it's kind of hanging backwards. And I just knew that they would take the time to not do that. I don't think Jordan brand would do that. However, like I stated on my live stream, shout out to everybody who came through my live stream, because of everything that happened with the world the last couple years, a lot of things have been happening with the defects and factory flaws when it came to shoes. A lot of shoes, high profile shoes, dope shoes, had like glue stains and little knickknacks here and there that might, you know, you would normally think that it was fake, but it was real because it was just, you know, the shortage of workers or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So that's why it was like a red flag, but then you also pause because there have been some shoes that I've came across, bought, that had defects on them, but that's how the shoe came and they were authentic, and that's just what it was. You had a glue stain on it. I'm sure you guys can share stories about stuff like that in the comment section below. If you have any stories about your factory flaws or defects you got on shoes, of course fill us in so people can know about that, right? So as I'm looking through, this was something that stood out to me, was the fact that the Jordan logo was hanging backwards, right? Then just floating it, this don't seem, it has some weight to it, but like this, the chain, the emblem or the logo has some weight to it, but this chain here seems kind of flimsy. And I know Jordan brand, when it comes to like the, what is it, the 3s or the 4s, they come with the lace, the keychain, these are never as fragile as this looks to be. You feel me? So that was another thing that I was like, I don't know. So then I looked more at the Jordan logo, and if you guys can see, the ball part of the logo is chipped, as well as where his feet are. I will get up close and some more visuals so you guys can see that for yourself. But it's chipped there, and that to me was like, oh no, we got to go to Cool Kicks tomorrow ASAP, because, you know, I know they made a lot of shoes. This could be a factory flaw, but I don't think they would do this on such a high price shoe. I don't think people would get that flaw. You feel me? So the bubble wrap over the box, and this was what made me say I have to go to Cool Kicks tomorrow. I was done looking at the box. So I was done looking at it, period. No, I wasn't done looking at the box, but I was done looking at the shoes, period. I feel like they were just no good, right? So unfortunate thing. So we had those there. So after I noticed the bubble wrap, and then this happened, that's 2 strikes. I started to look at the box. And as I looked at the box and hold the box, it does feel a little bit more flimsy, like not as much weight to it as a normal Jordan 1 box. It just feels off. It just feels off. Of course, it came a little damaged, but you know, any box can become damaged. But if it was a little bit more firm, these creases wouldn't be here, would not be in the box, I feel, right? This is all the things I saw that was a red flag. I'll tell you what the guy told me in a second. Then, so the box was something, but I was whatever, but the lightweight of the box was something that I felt was off. And then I look at the size tag. Now, once I looked at the size tag, like I said, I know things have been crazy in the factory. Some things might be slightly off. So I was like, let me look at some other Jordan 1s and just other pictures to see if anybody else's size tag looked like mine. And nobody else's did. There were some other Jordan 1s, like I have these biohacks where the sticker's slightly off. The sticker's slightly bent, but those are authentic. But this one is just diagonal. Like they really messed up on this. So those are my 3 flags. It was the bubble wrap over the box. It was the keychain situation not looking legit. And then the curviness of this size tag. Like, what is that? Like, how do you do that, right? So we had to go to Fight Club. We had to go ahead and, not Fight Club, but we had to go to Cool Kicks and see what they would say. Have them check it out. They looked at the shoe for about 30 minutes. And the things I noticed, they didn't even say, but I'm sure if they looked more, they would have saw that too. What he told me was, what the guy from Cool Kicks said, one thing he saw that was off was this quality control sticker here, this green sticker. Apparently, from what I was told, maybe you guys have more information or know better, this green sticker right here, you're supposed to be able to feel the lettering, I guess. This one, you could not feel the lettering. It was no embossed or engraved or whatever the term is. It was just a flat sticker. That's one thing he said that was off with it. He also said this stamp right here inside the box was off too. If you didn't know about this stuff, then you wouldn't know about that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So those were something that on the box was off. He didn't even notice or see anything about this, but this is completely the wrong way, right? So then it wasn't that shoe, it was this shoe. Because I don't want to damage these, I am returning these shoes to sender. Return to sender ASAP through the Mercari protection. They did take out the insole of this one. And one thing that he pointed out in here, which I'll give you guys a better angle of it so you guys can actually see. He said that the glue coloring on the inside of the insole was off. This one was more yellow, and I guess it's supposed to be more white. If I can get this damn thing out. Okay. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys are able to see that. I will get you guys some good B-roll so you guys can see what's going on. The stripes on here indicate the glue, and it's more yellow. He said on other pairs they're more clear. When he showed me in store, the ones were more white and clear. So that was something he said. And then also, you know, a lot of people go on by the stitching. The stitching is apparently not up to par. You guys might not be able to see it from the angle I just showed you, but I will give you guys some up close visuals of that as I'm speaking, so you guys can let me know if it's off or what you guys think about it, or maybe give you guys a point of reference, because it's still something I have to pick up and learn. You know, these I don't even feel comfortable taking out the insole of the shoe, but with Jordan 1s you have to do it. And when I look at the insole of yeah. Okay, so of these Shadow 2.0s, this is perfect right here, perfect example. Yeah, the glue stains here is white. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. We're gonna get you guys some closer visuals. White, but over here, yellow. So that was the thing. I'm glad I brought out this other shoe to show you guys that. So that was what he said was it. He said the box situations, then he said the insole situation, and then he said the stitching on the inside too, which, like I said, I'll show you guys the pictures of that so you guys can make that out for yourself, of what the stitching should look like compared to this other one. I don't know, man. It's very different depending on the shoe, and I guess, you know, this is a grade school shoe and this is an adult shoe, but that's just, you know, some of the differences, but the glue was the same. So then again, wow. Okay, so then the third thing that he said when he pointed it out was, if you look at the shoes, now this is the most obvious. If you look at the shoes, do you guys see the difference in the backing of the shoe? This one here is way more narrow, this one's here way more wide. And you can kind of low-key see that in the shoes toe boxes also. I'm gonna get you guys B-roll on all of this. You guys can be the judge. Tell me what you guys think. Give me your honest opinions on this. But yeah, man, I bought these from Mercari, hoping to find a steal, which, you know, there are some steals there. I come from the bid sniping situation, you know, on like Madden Ultimate Team or NBA 2K My Team or even eBay. You try to bid snipe, you find things for low and snatch it right before it sells, you know. I try to do that a little bit with Mercari also, because you can find some things there. Sometimes people don't know the value of what they have. They might just have to sell it for quick, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, taking a chance and only coming out of pocket $80 to take a chance when you still can get your money back wasn't a bad investment. So, like I said, well, it's a bad investment because it was fake, but it wasn't bad because I'm protected. I get my money back, and Mercari is not a bad platform because I'm able to protect. I'm protected, and I get my money back. I ship it back free of charge. They sent me a replaceable label, so it all worked out. But I just wanted to share this experience with you guys. Let me know what you guys think. All of your feedback. Have you guys ever been scammed somewhere else, or anything else I should have looked out for? Give me feedback. Give me answers. All that stuff in the comment section below. This is a sneaker community. You know, this is why I don't really dibble with Jordan 1s too much, and this is definitely why I don't really dibble with the early looks, because especially with Jordan 1s and Jordans, because there's so much faking out there, you feel me? If I come across early looks of the Nike basketball stuff that I like in the store, I'll do that. But as far as online and doing something like this, I probably won't ever do something like this again, because I already see what happens, you feel me? But I did hear that Mercari added an authenticator system now to shoes, where you send it to them, they check it out and make sure it's valid, and then they keep it, you know, like StockX does and like GOAT does. They verify it first and then send it to the person who bought it. But this wasn't bought through that, but like I said, I still was protected. Give me your thoughts and opinions, man. I'm about to get out of here. I feel like I've been rambling forever. Crazy shoe, crazy story, my personal experience with Mercari. I got scammed. What can I say? It happens. 2021. Be careful out there. Give me your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. You dig? Peace.